Hi, I'm Ellen, and I'm the Online Engagement Coordinator for iPolitics.
My name's Eric Beauchesne. I'm a journalist. I write on economics and finance for iPolitics.
I'm Fred O'Riordan, National Tax Advisor with Ernst & Young Canada.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Thompson, Senior Writer Politics for iPolitics.ca.
Hi, I'm James Baxter. I'm the publisher and founding editor of iPolitics.
I think the most interesting part about Budget Day tomorrow really is the fact that we're going to see kind of the calm before the storm. Up until 4 o'clock, when all of the journalists will be in the budget lockup, we're not going to be hearing that much. We'll be hearing outside speculation, but it'll still be building up to actually finding out what is in the budget. And then I think at 4 o'clock, you're really going to see an explosion of that conversation.
I've covered lots of federal budgets, but I think this one will be quite different because in addition to the backbone, which is the journalism and serious journalism, what you're also going to find is a lot of the technological things that we can do at iPolitics that will bring more insight and be able to tell the story of the budget in a different way.
Well, this could be a watershed budget. This really all depends. You could trigger an election. You could trigger a complete change in the political landscape. Possibility of another coalition attempt if there is an election, and depending on what the numbers show at the end, you could have that. So it could be a watershed budget.
I think we will also see a very clear transition in the Economic Action Plan away from building projects and into instead productivity enhancing initiatives aimed at bolstering manufacturing in Canada.
A few thoughts on what to expect in tomorrow's budget. I'm looking for probably three areas. First of all is the overview from the government, the fiscal framework and the outlook for the economy, where I would expect the government would underline its prudent fiscal management. The second area, expenditure restraint. And the third area, selective program expenditures and tax expenditures.
I think one of the things I'll be looking for, at least on the political side, will be how Jim Flaherty has crafted this budget. Now, any budget is crafted and very carefully, both on an economic side and on a political side. But with a minority government hanging in the balance, Jim Flaherty is going to either have to find something in that budget that will entice at least one of the opposition parties to vote for it and keep the government alive for another day, another week, another month, or he will have to craft a budget that Stephen Harper can take on the campaign trail, that will have little bits and pieces throughout it that will address the demographics that the Conservatives have identified.
The readers of iPolitics.ca are looking for indications of any changes to government policy. Our people are very interested in not only the outcomes of the policy or the policy outcomes, but also how they get there. So we'll be looking at strategy, political strategy, and any possible policy shifts.